I'm gonna go get a coffee. Good morning. It is... oh, that looks nice. Sorry, just a nice skyline appeared. It's about 7 AM next day. I had a really chilled evening, although I wanted to sleep at like 6 because I was shattered, but I just couldn't. It was really weird. I was so tired, but then it just wasn't happening. I was going to do another hike around here. That sound is, I think they're called Kias, by the way. Type of New Zealand parrot. Yeah, I was going to stay around here, but then I thought, you know what, I miss Hilda. So I'm going to jump in Hilda. We're going to head towards Fox Glacier today. See somewhere a little bit different. It's not that far. And then return back here. But right now, as always, it's time for coffee. I've never had a coffee beside a fire before. Right, it's time to get a move on. Although I've got to quickly strip my bed and everything, because basically where I added an extra night onto this stay, I asked if I could be in the bottom bunk because it's so annoying being in the top, so get one night of luxury in the bottom bunk. Oh, and also, since I was in that kind of party hostel, I keep running into this same group, and mainly this one guy that was in my room at Lake Mahina Puna Hotel, I think it's called. And we didn't know as well that he was even in my room here. And as this morning, as I left my room, there's loads of bags, like someone's clearly just checked out, and I've looked to my left and it's him, and I was like, this whole time you've been in my room. So we're already guessing we're probably going to bump into each other again. I like that kind of story. I think it's funny. Yes, Hilda. Oh my god, I've missed you so much. Oh, I can't wait to get driving. I love this car. I was looking yesterday at how much it would cost me to have one in the UK, and it's kind of out of my budget. I've got to do something, honestly. I've been driving, I think, 12 years, and I've had the same model times 4. Shit car that's like always falling apart. And don't get me wrong, I spend next to nothing on my car each month, like so minimal, because it's such a cheap car that I always get. And it allows me to save. It's one less outgoing. But being in this car really made me realise that my car sucks. Driving is like so much more fun when it's a nice car, you know? God. But yeah, got way more adventures before I go home, so I'll have to have a think about that one. But yeah, so on to the next glacier, or glacier. I don't actually know how to say this word in my accent. On to the next glacier. Glacier? Fuck knows. Blue skies at the moment, so fingers crossed it stays that way. I love Hilda, but there is one thing that really annoys me. So I'm going to turn the engine on, which I feel like I've forgotten how to do. I really feel like I'm forgetting something vital here, but never mind. Beautiful engine is on. Now just wait 30 seconds. What the fuck is that? The worst thing is I always forget, and then it bloody scares the crap out of me. That's my only gripe with this car, is that random announcement that I don't understand what it's saying. So yeah. It's a very, very nice day today. I'm quite excited to see what I'm going to see today. It's something about the blue sky always makes everything look fucking magnificent. I'm currently going down some windy roads, so this is going to probably move the camera. But yeah, blue sky makes everything all right. I really love the car shots with the mountains in the background. Oh god, I'm slipping over it. Not too shabby a view this morning, is it? It's So bloody lucky. So I've pulled up in Fox Glacier. Fox Glacier, I just got a notification. You can't even fucking see me over this. Fox Glacier area. And I'm trying to do a little hike to see the glacier, but I can't figure out where it starts. It's probably really obvious, but to me it's not. Luckily, I found this map in my pocket. So let's have a little look. Oops, sorry. Right. Where the hell am I right now? Okay, so that's not where I am. Where's the toilets on here? Oh, here. Okay, I think I'm here. Fox Glacier Southside Walkway. Follow some to Fox Glacier View Point. So that's possibly it. C, with the C up there. So if I come past it. I don't think I have. Where did I say I am? Here. So I've come down. Yes, so I've come down here. Now I just want to get it into the positions where I understand it. So I've got to go left down the road, I think. Yeah, is that right? I've come down here and that's what's going off right. That's something else, I think. And what did I want? C. Yeah, okay. I think I've got it. Yeah, I just need to get out really before the clouds come over because they look like they are coming. And I've made it to the car park, which is always a good thing for me because I'm like yesterday I shouldn't really have done that walk as long as it was. It ended up being nice, don't get me wrong, but would have liked to have been a little bit closer. So the fact I've made it to the car park is a success, and the car park is rather nice. Look at that, you've got a nice river. You can see, I don't know how well the camera picks it up. Oh shit, that's the window. Here you can see some snowy peaks, which is fabulous. And a nice looking car park too. So yeah, gonna get myself sorted, shoes on, food, and head off. It's no my luck, it's 10 minutes and this is gonna be a very short adventure, but we'll see. So you can do helicopter flights over the glacier, and I think you can also land on it, but for some reason I'm just not really feeling doing that. It's a lot of money, and I've done some crazy shit like that before. Like, I'm just not that interested, but quite cool to see loads of helicopters flying overhead. Definitely a nice day. What I just said about the helicopters, there's been like 5 in the space of 10 minutes, so it could get a little bit annoying on this hike. Just looking at some sights here. I guess there's some landslides down this. But yeah, the helicopters are a little bit annoying now. They're just so loud it kind of spoils the sound of the birds tweeting, but again, at least there's people up in the skies having a good time. This is where solo female travel is a bit tricky. So I'm standing in this beautiful location with this little path and there's no other way out. and I'm standing here and a man comes straight towards me on this little path, and I've got no escape route. Now, he was fine, but in my first moment it was like, well, I'm stuck, like I can't move. He was totally fine, but like in that moment you're just like, fucking hell, I'm gonna freak out. Sorry, one of these helicopters are coming. Yeah, and there's always that fear of safety. You know, am I in danger here? Not fear of safety, you know what I mean? Fear of danger. And he's like come straight towards me on this little path, and I was like, whoa, I can't get out. And I just made a reason to go out, and luckily he went on his way. He was absolutely fine, nothing wrong with him. But imagine if he was a danger to me. And that's where it's a bit sad when you can travel on your own as a female. And also the other annoying thing is I had a panic alarm, and when I was crossing into China, they binned it. So in my head I was like, oh, I could pull that, and there are people nearby that could hear it, but sadly they got rid of it. So I think I will have to get myself another one. It's just like peace of mind. But yeah, there you go. Little insight into the world of solo female travel. Could also argue that guy probably shouldn't have come that close to me, just should have seen I was a female on her own on a bit of a cliff face, but some people are just not aware. Oh god, I'm so tired. I was going to be like some really cool video, but I fucked it up. Oh fuck, let me start again. That's my first view of Fox Glacier, or Glacier, I still haven't figured out how I'm meant to say this. Looking good, blue skies. I don't know, the camera's going a bit weird, it looks white on here, but it's beautiful. I'm really out of breath. Just took me a good 2 minutes to calm down after climbing up this bit of a hill. But it's not hard, it's just me, I don't know why my lungs are like this. But yeah, I'm excited to get closer up to the viewpoint. It's all beautiful as ever. I mean, New Zealand just has it all. That is one spectacular glacier. Oh, tried to put my hand down there, it didn't work. See, there's a mad part of me that wants to go down there and walk across, but I definitely don't think you're allowed. Maybe you are, but I guess, well, I don't know. Because you can walk down here. Oh, it keeps going. I was like summing up. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe there's more. Okay. Maybe you can. It's very barren though. That's the only thing I would say. Like, if I walk over there, God knows what's going to happen to me. I'll go down there anyway, and not that way, this way, and just check it out. Well, a couple just walked up here, and I asked them, even though I'm walking away from the glacier, they said it's definitely a better view from down here, even though I'm walking away from it, which feels weird. But yeah, let's have a look. I would say it's not that dissimilar from the other view. But it's still pretty epic. When I was at home, a lot of people were saying, oh, you might go out to New Zealand, you know, meet a guy, never come back. Well, you'd be pleased to know I met him. Here he is. Here he is. Right, mate. Yeah, he's a bit forceful, a bit touchy. I'm to slowly head back. I think it's about 45 minutes, but I think a fair bit is uphill now actually. So not me stopping for breathers. It's beautiful though, man. Honestly, like, it's easy to take some of the beauty for granted here because there's so much of it. but you're always looking for more and more and more, but just their bog standard is absolutely beautiful. And I've made it back to the car, so it's time for a spot of lunch. Another reason I'm really enjoying this car is the fact that it's big enough for me to sit in the boot. Like, it's such a nice feeling, like I feel like a little kid. It's so nice. I love it. So I'm sitting in my boot still, looking out at the river and the hills and the mountains and the foliage, and I could just nap here. Being able to sit in the boot is such a luxury. Like, I would get a big car just for this element of it. Oh, there comes a helicopter. But yeah, I should just get a little pillow and sleep in here. I could. The thing is, if I shut it from the inside, would I be able to open it again? Probably not. I'd have to clamber over into the front. But it is nice. It's just so nice and just peaceful. But I'll slowly start heading back, I think. It's no longer blue skies, so I've definitely caught the best of the day, which was good. And yeah, again, I'll be having another restful afternoon, I think. And then on to, whoa, sorry, a big bee nearly came in. Onto Lake Hawea, I think that's how you say it, tomorrow. I think it's about 4 hours. But yeah, I've had a really good time around this area. It's really beautiful. I've gone on a little detour to Lake Matterson, I think that's how you say it. I definitely find as I'm getting older that my ability to read is getting worse. I don't know how this is, but I had the same conversation with a friend recently and they felt the same, so it's not just me. But for some reason I feel like I can't sound out words anymore. It's really odd. Anyway, I'm at Lake, what I believe is Matterson, and I'm bloody starving, but there is a cafe there, so I don't know if to just eat some of that there rather than my own stuff. Just a little treat. It's no longer that, well, there's a bit of blue sky here actually, but it's getting a bit cloudy now, so I've done very good with the weather. But there's a lake here, so I hope it's not too far because I'm so hungry and I can't concentrate anymore. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's Matterson, isn't it? Matterson? I have no idea. Shit, I'm dropping everything here. But yeah, I don't really want to go on a long hike now. I'm pretty tired, but we'll see what we find. Shit, they're all quite long. Maybe I think I'll go for some food and then do a walk. That was freaking delicious, and I found it was such a weird thing. So the other day I decided to put on a chill playlist from Spotify and hear some, you know, different music, and basically a song from Billie Eilish came on that I'd never heard before, and I really resonated with it, like, and I can't stop listening to it now. I've never heard it before. Honestly, it might be played all the time, but I personally have never heard it before. And I'm sitting in the cafe eating that really beautiful meal, and next thing I hear it playing, and it's just like, how have I've never heard it. It's been out for 2 or 3 years. Never heard it. I've been listening to it for solid for like the last 2 days, and then it's just come on whilst I'm sitting there looking out at mountains. Like, I just find it weird. I'm trying to weigh up whether I do one of these little hikes. They're quite long. I'm really not sure. Sometimes, like, don't do something just for the sake of it. Like, it's beautiful around here. I don't have to hike. But yeah, it's going to take me a while. We'll see. But I'm just in the car having a little think. I'm this lazy, right? And I wanted to see what the, because obviously I can't remember what it said on the sign about how long the hikes are. So I got my phone, which is one of the newer iPhones, and ready, I don't know if you can see this, but I want to see the sign, and I'm going to zoom. It's pretty impressive. It's over there. That's it. Right, here we go. That's it. I can see now. The Something Lookout is a 45-minute return. Oh, there's a lady, sorry love. 40-minute return, 50-minute, 1 hour 30, 3 hour 30. That's pretty impressive. Plus it doesn't help me with my laziness. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and I might do one of these in the morning before I head to Lake Hawaii, because I'll be driving a lot tomorrow. So maybe going for a walk in the morning would be good for the old legs. Yeah, time to head back, chill the fuck out. So one thing that I have to do now is, because I think after I leave here tomorrow there will be no petrol for a long time, I finally have to fuel up. I'm about just under half, no, I'm probably a quarter of a tank left. I've not done it before, and I'm worried about it. I don't know why I am, but I am. But I'm here waiting for someone else to do their thing. That was easy. And also, you know, I'm in New Zealand because I've left the bloody door open. Although I've got this panic that it's actually, it was meant to be diesel and I've just put petrol in. I'm sure it's fine. It is it, let's see. Soon find out. Phew, presume it's fine if it starts. Right, time to go, shut up. Time to go chill out now for the afternoon. So I'll see you tomorrow, where we'll be heading to no, we're not heading to Wanaka. We're heading to Lake Hawaii, where I'll be staying in a tiny house by a lake. I know that sounds mad, not very... I know that's not very backpacker-esque, but I've just accepted that New Zealand is going to cost me an arm and a leg, so I'm just running with it. And then when I go to a different country, I will surely make my budgeting work better there. But there was basically, I had nowhere to stay that was cheap between here and Wanaka, and I had to stay somewhere else, otherwise I'd be 5 days in Wanaka, which is a bit long, or 4 days. But I found this cool little campground, and they had this tiny house, so join me tomorrow for that. I think it's going to be really, really cool.